SHRI Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, book number 3, Sarga 56, Roman numeral LVI 56, SÍTÁ'S DISDAIN. His words the mighty lady heard, oppressed by woe, but undeterred. Fear of the fiend she cast aside, and thus in noble scorn replied. His word of honor never stained, King Dasharatha nobly reigned, the bridge of right and friend of truth, his eldest son, a noble youth. Is Rama, virtue's faithful friend, whose glories through the worlds extend. Long arms and large full eyes has he, my husband, ye a god to me. With shoulders like the forest king's, from old Ikshwaku's line he springs. He, with his brother Lakshman's aid, will smite thee with the vengeful blade. Hadst thou but dared before his eyes to lay thine hand upon the prize, thou stretched before his feet hadst lain, in Janastan like Kara slain. Thy boasted rovers of the night, with hideous shapes and giant might, like serpents when the feathered king swoops down with his tremendous wing, will find their useless venom fail when Rama's mighty arms assail. The rapid arrows bright with gold, shot from the bow he loves to hold, will rend thy frame from flank to flank, as Ganga's waves erode the bank. Though neither god nor fiend have power to slay thee in the battle hour, yet from his hand shall come thy fate, struck down before his vengeful hate. That mighty Lord will strike and end the days of life thou hast to spend. Thy days are doomed, thy life is sped, like victims to the pillar led. Yea, if the glance of Rama bright with fury on thy form should light, thou scorched this day wouldst fall and die, like Kama slain by Rudra's eye. He who from heaven the moon could throw, or bid its bright rays cease to glow, he who could drain the mighty sea, will set his darling Sita free. Fled is thy life, thy glory fled, thy strength and power, each sense is dead. Soon Lanka, widowed by thy guilt, will see the blood of giants spilt. This wicked deed, O cruel king, no triumph, no delight will bring. Thou with outrageous might and scorn a woman from her Lord hast torn. My glorious husband far away, making heroic strength his stay, dwells with his brother void of fear, in Dandak forest, alone and drear. No more in force of arms confide, that haughty strength, that power and pride. My hero, with his arrowy rein, from all thy bleeding limbs will drain. When urged by fate's dire mandate nigh, comes the fixed hour for men to die. Caught in death's toils, their eyes are blind, and folly takes each wandering mind. So far the outrage thou hast done, the fate is near thou canst not shun. The fate that on thyself and all thy giants and thy town shall fall. I spurn thee, can the altar dight with vessels for the sacred rite, ere o'er which the priest his prayer has said, be sullied by an outcast tread. So me the consort dear and true of him who clings to virtue too, thy hated touch shall ne'er defile, base tyrant lord of Lanka's isle. Can the white swan who floats in pride through lilies by his consort's side look for one moment as they pass on the poor diver in the grass? This senseless body waits thy will to torture, chain, to wound or kill. I will not, King of giants, strive to keep this fleeting soul alive. But never shall they join the name of Sita with reproach and shame. Thus, as her breast with fury burned, her bitter speech the dame returned. Such words of rage and scorn the last she uttered at the fiend she cast. Her taunting speech the giant heard, and every hair with anger stirred. Then thus, with fury in his eye, he made in threats his fierce reply. Hear, mighty lady, hear my speech. Attend to my words and ponder each. O'er thy head 12 months shall fly, and thou thy love wilt still deny. My cooks shall mince thy flesh with steel, and serve it for my morning meal. Thus, with terrific threats to her, spake Ravan, cruel ravener. Mad with the rage her answer woke. He called the fiendish train and spoke. Take her, ye Rakshasas dames, who fright with hideous form and mean the sight, who make the flesh of men your food, and let her pride be soon subdued. He spoke, and at his word the band of fiendish monsters raised each hand in reverence to the giant king, and pressed round Sita in a ring. Ravan once more with stern behest to those she-fiends his speech addressed, shaking the earth beneath his tread. He stamped his furious foot and said, "To the Ashoka garden bear the dame, and guard her safely there, until her stubborn pride be bent by mingled threat and blandishment. See that ye watch her well and tame, like some she-elephant, the dame." They led her to that garden where the sweetest flowers perfumed the air, where bright trees bore each rarest fruit, and birds enamored ne'er were mute. Bow down with terror and distress, watched by each cruel giantess. Like a poor solitary deer, when ravening tigresses are near, the hapless lady lay distraught, like some wild thing but newly caught, and found no solace, no relief from agonizing fear and grief. Not for one moment could forget each terrifying word and threat, or the fierce eyes upon her set. By those who watched around, she thought of Rama far away. She mourned for Lakshman as she lay, in grief and terror and dismay, half fainting on the ground. Absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana. The greatest love story ever told, when God walked this earth as if an ordinary man, and when Goddess walked this earth as if an ordinary woman. Sitaram, Hare Ram. Jai Shri Ram, Hail Ram, Roma Victa, Victory to Rama, larger than life, Rome and Christ, Rama and Krishna. Ciao.